Squibble's been considering Fox lately. Not sure. I think he really wants to win, which is why he's not playing Fox here.
Yeah.
This is kind of a classic matchup.
Do you know how other sets usually go when Squible plays Puff and not Fox?
I think Squible has won a couple.
Yeah.
Not sure though.
I think they go fairly even. Like Mafia's had to switch to Fox before actually, and that has actually.
Oh! Damn. Mafia with those new RNG manipulation strats. I'm convinced that Mafia knows RNG manipulation.
Oh, but Peach can't punish rest very well.
Did you notice Mafia delaying there, like thinking about what he was gonna do? I wonder why that was.
And then going for Nair.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna go for something like that, I think he probably should just went for down.
I bet he was considering like the next hit, you know?
Yeah, I understand it. So it's back to neutral.
Alright, let's see how Squible decides to deal with his turnips.
Mafia playing pretty well for a traditionally not very good matchup.
Agreed, yeah.
Oh.
One thing that I think is really hard for Peach in this matchup is how does Peach punish Jigglypuff's fade back, right?
Yeah.
Like, Puff goes for these bears, and like, did you notice Squible did 3 bears there, and then he faded the 3rd one back. It's like, what are you supposed to do? I'm not exactly sure what option punishes that.
Yeah, Peach is more focused as a character on like priority on their hitboxes, but she doesn't have much speed, so it's a lot harder for her to get in on stuff like that.
Right. Like Fox, you just wave dash in and shine, right?
Yeah, and like you got like a 0 to 100 punish. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Peach's punishes on Puff aren't too strong, so Puff can really just like rest with like unless she's like at kill percent for like a fair.
Like now, she probably couldn't.
Yeah.
Right?
For like pretty much most percents, Puff can just go for a rest for free, and like even if she messes up, she'll just take a couple percent. So back to neutral. Ooh. She hits the down smash. Good turnip.
It's with the turnip. Tries to do some ledge pressure with the turnip.
Ooh.
Janky recatch.
Miss it. Squible can't think when he's winning.
H-box. Wait, yeah, Squibble's not in the lead, right? So it's like...
I think that's a stitch.
Oh my gosh.
This could change the game even though it's already in Mafia's favor. Ooh.
Oh, dude.
This is rough. Squible may be showing a little bit of rust from trying to be a Fox main recently.
Is Mafia using action replay? Like, how is he getting these drops?
Dude, I didn't know they still sold Game Shark.
Dude, I don't know if they do. I don't think they do.
God, I don't think so either. Oh. Is that another Stitch? What the?
Wait, what?
Love? What the love?
Okay, I was kidding at first when I said Mafia was doing like RNG manipulation, but like I don't think I think it's a definite possibility.
This is very much cheating. And Mafia takes a convincing game 1 over Squible, who's a very good player.
Yeah, really dominant performance. Just got a couple good reads on the Stitch face, and also if you have a projectile that deals like 30%, you know,
and knocks you across the stage.
I was kind of hoping to see the switch to Fox after that, but mostly just because I'm interested in Squibble's Fox, not because I think it's like a great decision right now.
Counterpick,
yeah.
Goes back to Battlefield. Ooh, trying to bait him to come out of shield so we can get a rest.
Do you know what percent the rest will kill at? Is it just like anything above?
I have no idea.
Like, you know, Fox and Falco can live like a 0% rest in center stage.
It's like 11 or 12, like respectively, I think.
Who has 12?
I don't know. Well, I know they're like
probably
different.
Falco. Well, I don't know. Don't listen to me, man.
So Squible doing better, but it's still only a first stock.
Squible got a lot of pressure off the whiff dash attack by Mafia. I think that's the kind of stuff that Squibble's going to look for to get good good punishes, good mileage in this match.
Because the second Peach is in a bad position, Puff can really put the pressure on.
Yeah. I feel like the Floaty's neutral game is so much more abstract than like all the other characters. Because like it relies a lot more on their air mobility and like outspacing like really ambiguous looking moves and stuff like that.
Like,
see, like, okay, do you see Mafia? Remember how I was telling you about like the 3 bears pattern that Squible likes? Mafia called it out with the Nair and only took a trade. So, like, I literally just don't know what the right option is. I think it's like you could hard read Ferret.
Yeah, but that's risky.
Yeah. I felt like Squible could have rested.
Yeah, probably one of the main reasons that this matchup's bad for Peach. Even if you like read Puff's options, like it's even hard to get like a big punish off of it. But, like if I read a tech roll in a spacey matchup, I can get a 0 to Death Shine.
Right.
But you know, slower pace, but more neutral. It's interesting.
What? That was insane. Like, Squible barely got caught by like the front hit of the down smash.
Mafia pulled the turnip when he definitely could have punished that pound.
Yeah. I think it's one of those situations where like the turnip is already coming, and so like it's easy for us to say like, oh yeah, he could have.
Yeah, because we have hindsight. Yeah, I know. It's all good. Oh, good talk.
Oh my gosh, the F throw mashes out. The grab release dash attack into Bear.
Squible doing Squible things. Goes across the stage to avoid the turnip.
How many jumps does Squible have?
Enough to get back to the ledge.
That was a crazy turnip pull. I don't know if I agree
Good
with
trade by
that.
Mafia. Is that another Stitch?
Oh my gosh.
What in the world?
I think Squible's gonna opt to stay high because when he went low last time, he got hit by the turnip.
Oh! That was kind of silly. Oh, but
one thing that's not as good as you would think is power shielding the Stitch Face.
Yeah.
The Stitch Face loses its Stitch Face property when it's power shielded.
Oh yeah, alright.
Dot Eyes, usually this turnip does not get enough respect. Dot Eyes people treat like, they should treat it like a Stitch Face, right?
Because it can build a lot of damage really quickly and it can knock you far if you're at high percent.
It deals 18.
That's actually a lot.
That's a Fox up smash in a projectile.
Oh my god. Oh, good.
Mafia with a nice ledge guard.
Ooh, but that back air. Oh, and Squible catches the turnip.
I think that's the second time Mafia's been opened up with that same back air, so I think he'll be looking out for that later on in the set. We saw something really interesting there. Mafia went for like the low percent forward throw, and like it doesn't have much knockback scaling, so it didn't really go that far.
Maybe trying to like switch him up and like make him like not cognizant of the situation, so we can like get a down smash or something.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Another thing about Mafia is he loves to shield. Like, especially if the matchup dictates that like getting a grab isn't really that good. I think you have a match.
Oh, do I? Alright.
Yeah.
See you stream.
It's versus WX. Alright. I'm here solo.
Solo.
Uh-oh. Alright, Squible with the big damage. Alright, Avery's coming in. What's up, Avery?
It's Hapless here. I played this matchup somewhat.
How do you feel about it?
I don't like it, but on the other hand, like I appreciate what it tells you about a player, right? Like it tells you a ton about how they approach the game.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so I mean, like it's a slow matchup, right? It has to be. I mean, unless you get 4 janky rests, right? Like that's pretty much the only way to make it quick, right? And it tells you about like how they respond to situations. Well, I guess it doesn't really tell you about really high-speed situations, but it tells you about their patience and their approach to neutral, right? And those are all interesting things to know about a player.
Yeah.
For example, in an extremely, I don't know, kind of a neutral-heavy game like this, like one character has a projectile, one doesn't. That difference alone tells you a lot about. Well, kind of how the Peach player approaches things.
Right, like do you feel like it tells you about like their personality or like which options they prefer based on their turnip patterns and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, it tells them it tells you about how they play neutral, right? It tells you about how they approach a game in which they spend most of their time not engaged with the other person, right? Because like some people really enjoy Melee for the quote-unquote one-player aspects, which is to say like. I can go in the lab and practice Fox tech skill and break it out like in tournament, and if it hits, right, like I get a big punish. But that's not how it works in this game.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way to look at it. Like I've never really considered like how much more in control the floaty characters are, like after a hit, right?
Yeah. It's just it's almost like Smash 4-esque. That's like how much time they spend in neutral. But anyway, so here we are, and also I play Peach, so. This is always a personal interest to me.
Mafia with the turnip.
Right. So FD, an interesting pick by Mafia. I actually don't know if this is necessarily. I think actually we saw this earlier. Spooky Ghost. Oh yeah, I'm not PJ. You're right. We saw this earlier when Spooky and Null picked to this stage. Oh.
How did that play out?
Not sure. Because the players are very different. As in like. Null took it, but like for very, very different reasons. Like,
right.
Yeah, Mafia pulls a ton more turnips, so maybe he sees this stage as the best way to control space.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he throws a turnip in like the hopes that like he limits Squible's movement slightly. Goes for the dash attack. That's crazy because like in any other matchup, like that flow cancel nair gives you like 70 damage.
Yeah. So. The dash attack for Peach is a high-risk, moderate reward option. So I think it's only good once you have a really good read on their on the Puff's movement. I specifically use it to punish bad landings. And like I know Squible doesn't have this problem, but a lot of Puffs like don't really consider their landings as well as characters that have to land a lot more. Because I don't know. Definitely not true Squible though. So, oh, really nice up air rest. Okay, I shouldn't characterize other Puffs, like, it's not really the point here. Okay, so that is one way to turn around the match really quick. I mean, you saw switch faces in game 1. Getting rests, rest is a really odd tool in this matchup because, like, it's so situational, but when you get in the situation, you can capitalize off it. You get such huge reward.
Right, and also like Peach's punish game like isn't that great, you know.
Yeah.
If she's relying on like RNG to get like a great punish.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, don't you just like throw the turnip up and then nair into nair?
Yeah. I mean, you don't always necessarily get another nair. It highly depends on the percent, and like. Basically, if you get a second hit off of your aerial, like that's a hard read. It's a movement call.
Okay.
Yeah. Rarely do you see Peach outright combo Puff. That's why Mafia draws so many turnips. It's so good at controlling space.
Nice.
So important for this matchup. All right, a good stock turnip.
Yeah, great conversion off
to a bear. Yeah. But Squible is in this type of matchup in control of the match. Right, like unless Mafia makes essentially a 0 to death comeback, Squible has.
He can ride his lead. You think?
Yeah, that's definitely how this matchup goes, especially in the Puff side because Puff has the wild card option of the rest.
Yo, I'm cheering for Mafia. Let's go Mafia!
I like both these players. I mean, I like seeing Peach win, but I don't know. I'm a fan of both of these guys, so I can't really like. I don't want to be biased on either way. I kind of root for Peach because she's the underdog, but you know,
yeah.
It's hard for Puff too. Like you have to know a lot about the characters.
Did you see how Squible called out the turnip throw with the nair?
Yeah, I mean, the nair stays out a long time, right? Like it's a really, really, really powerful tool for getting past turnips. Yeah, that was a nice one.
Yeah, he did it again.
Yep. The problem is it's not a good move for other than that, right? Like it does. Not very much percent. It doesn't do very much knockback. The only thing it's good for is staying out a long time and knocking out turnips. All right, here we go. This is still doable by both players.
I don't know if I agree with Mafia's use of the turnip there. Like he's throwing it at ground level to force Squible to float.
Wow.
Oh my gosh!
Really, really
tie
nice
game here.
Really, really nice conversion. Going for that up air rest again, kind of. Going for the setup
it's
at least.
Saturn.
Yeah, so that's going to force Squible not to shield, and I think he's aware of it, yeah. Not that Puff needs to shield much in this matchup anyway.
Mafia's turning up his item use.
Yeah,
I felt like
you kind of have to win neutral.
Yeah, in the middle it was kind of like stagnant, and he was just throwing grounded turnips a lot, and now he's mixing it up a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, so you'll see, like, Mafia's main mix-up when he has a turnip is do I aerial or do I turnip, right? Because out of float, Peach can do aerials, whereas every other character in the game, when they have an item, they lose the option to attack in the air, or to aerial.
Oh, Avery, I feel like half of the entertainment of this commentary would be like looking at my face right now.
It is a really, really tense situation.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's a tight battle. Last stock, high percent. Or moderately high percent. Damn.
Oh! Squible DIs the down air!
Yeah.
Squible takes a trade!
Yeah.
How's he gonna cover space with the turnip?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I want to know if Squible can regain center stage. That up air almost sealed it. If that had hit, that would have been the game.
Oh, Squible
okay, dash
tries to call him out.
attack. Yeah, dash attack is
Does
a
he get punished?
little risky at this percent. This is really tense. This is like the most tense neutral situation you can get in the entire game.
Oh my gosh. And the timer's gone so long.
Whoever gets the next solid hit, really, I think, will take it. Barring some like exceptional DI and recovery. Ooh.
Oh, Mafia backs off from those float cancel aerials. I agree.
Yeah.
I felt like he was on the cusp of getting too like antsy. Oh, the dot eyes.
Yeah. So you can sort of see the stage working into the matchup because Squibble's forced to land on the stage. No platforms to land in.
Oh, nice. Squible with the grab. Squibble's in a great position here.
Ooh. Over 100 get up surprises even Squible.
Oh, I'm scared.
Yeah. This is scary. If this goes to time though, of course, percentage wins. Nice fair. Could this be it?
Mafia with the power shield, but isn't able to convert.
The great air dodge. Calling out Squibble's attempt to catch him in the air.
Oh.
Wow. Turnip goes right over Mafia's head. Oh.
Mafia's just got to do it.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
This might be it. Is that it? I called it too early. DI of the gods. Another nair. Another really tense situation.
Is Squible gonna time him out?
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, wow.
Avery, that was insane!
Oh, my God.
Is the set
Didn't he
like
have
this every
175? Did they both have like over 160 or something? Oh, man. Tommy
Avery,
flips out.
They were both over 150.
I know,
they were
man.
No, they were both over 160.